For my creative project, I did a diary of Nathan Marx from Philip Roth's Defender of the Faith. Nathan Marx was a sergeant in the Army who was required to train a private named Sheldon Grossbart, and they ran into some complications throughout their interactions. Once all of their interactions have been completed, this is a diary that Nathan Marx may have wrote. Throughout my journey of being a sergeant, I have come across many individuals, all of which were unique in their own special way. However, I have come to the conclusion that Private Sheldon Grossbart is a truly one-of-a-kind character. Never in my wildest dreams did I ever imagine I would come across someone who would do the things he did. He found a way to manipulate me through complaints regarding his Jewish culture, which I could very well relate to, being that I am Jewish myself. For example, he convinced me to excuse him for what is known as a GI party, also just cleaning, because it started on Friday nights, which is also the start of the Jewish Sabbath. Favors such as this one was continually asked. After a while, I had a sneaky suspicion that he was doing this just to keep from participating in activities he did not wish to be a part of. However, Grossbart finally crossed the line. He complained about the non-kosher food and decided to write a letter to his congressman with his father's signature. Grossbart is the most persuasive human being I have ever come in contact with. The main reason I would consider Grossbart to be so convincing is that I later discovered he is actually not even Jewish. It was mind-blowing to be informed this man was not Jewish when he used his Jewish culture as an excuse to stay away from things he did not want to take part in. At the time, Grossbart thought he was being sly and clever. Situations like this is where an old expression applies: what goes around comes around. Once I discovered the intent of Private Sheldon Grossbart through this whole process, I knew I had no other option but to station him where the rest of his fellow soldiers were. I'm sure Grossbart was not very fond on this decision. However, I was not too fond of the way he used my religion to manipulate me when he could not care less about it. In the end, I believe Private Sheldon Grossbart got what he deserved.